Thank you for tuning in. Today I will show you how to look after your leather goods at home. I hope you noticed that I'm wearing one of our mini mono purses with a white cotton strap. And today we're going to freshen it up a little bit. So I'll take it off and I will completely unfold it. As you know, if you don't know, it's a very cool thing. So each of our bags can be unfolded, completely undone into one piece of leather, and it makes it very easy for you to look after that bag. So the first thing we do, we remove the cotton strap. And by the way, you can actually wash that cotton strap. So for example, for a black one, you don't really notice how dirty it gets. But if it's a different color, you might wanna give it a bit of a wash and dry it on the line because it gets very noisy in the dry because of that thing. Yeah, so we put it aside. I don't need to wash it because it's black. We remove the hardware. In our case, these are O-rings, and each of our bags has these ones. Right, I'll just put them on the side because we don't need them until the very end. Right, so that's the bag, and today we are going to refresh the edges of the bag as well as moisturize the actual leather. Stay with me, it's very cool. Right, so I am unfolding the bag. As I told you, each of our bags can be undone like that. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It actually helps you travel very compact. I love it about all of our bags. It's very, very convenient. To help myself and make things clear, I'll just bring this rubber thing. I don't know what it's called, but I use it in my studio. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use this edge coat. You can also use edge paint. It's not very expensive. Yeah, so you can get it. Right, you will also need this tool, and you should have some rubber gloves to keep your nails nice and clean. I know this is a little bit of very useful accessory these days. Luckily I have a lot of them because I use them a lot in our studio. So I put them on. And if you have any questions, just put them down and I'll get back to those. I take my tool, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to very carefully put that tool inside the jar and go around all the edges. Sorry, you can't see. Go around all the edges and make them dry. Like wearing white jeans doesn't help, but what can we do? I'll show you later why I'm wearing white jeans. Anyway, so what I'm currently doing, I'm going through all the edges with this tool. I have to be honest, if your bag is not black, if it's brown or tan, like from, doesn't matter if it's our brand or not our brand, it's more difficult to keep the edge paint on the edge, like it gets hard and you might create some mess, but we'll try to be careful. And I'm really only trying to go into, sorry, you can't see, I'm only trying to go into areas where I really need it to be fresh, where the bag is heavily used, like where I open it, where I touch it most. So I won't be doing the whole bag, just the outside zones, if it makes sense. Right. There are a few more areas that I want to touch on. So I'll continue with that, and as I say, if you do have questions, please put them on. I will get back to those a bit later. Right. Just repeating for those who just joined, you can buy these tools on eBay or on a website that I'm currently showing and do it yourself. Since we have nothing to do at home, you might as well just learn how to look after your bags. Because you don't have to do it. In fact, if you want me to do it for you and you are our current customer, if you have a Katya Komarova bag, we recently launched Bag Spa, and you can use that service. You can purchase it on our website. You just go to the menu and shop and find the item called Bag Spa. But you can also learn and do it yourself. It's fun, it's a new skill, and being creative, doing something with your hands, it's good. It can be a hobby. So that's why I decided I will show you how to do it. Right. So I've touched on all of the heavily used edges, and I will put the bag to dry. I will close the jar. Dirty. I have to be very careful because of my white jeans. Right, so I'm removing my dirty gloves, and now I will explain you why I'm wearing, why on earth I'm wearing white jeans. Right. So in Australia we are entering the winter period, which is quite exciting. New season, new wardrobe, and I'm pulling out all of my winter accessories and winter stuff and winter shoes. And I'm currently wearing my favorite winter boots. I bought them a few years ago in Melbourne. They're so good. Really happy. I bought them long time ago. Don't remember the brand, don't remember the shop, but they're really, really good. So for me, to make sure that I look after these boots and I can use them for a very long time, I have to moisturize the leather. And most people would be putting on some cream, in particular with the black boots, black cream. So the problem with that is, for example, if I'm wearing white jeans, like I'm wearing today, there is always a risk that my white jeans will touch my shoes, and it's a mess. And there are also a lot of other reasons. I simply don't like the black shoe cream, so I don't really use. My husband uses his, I don't use mine. In fact, I don't have one. So my mom taught me this trick very long time ago when I used to live in Russia. And as you know, in Russia we have very big temperature jumps, so we really have to make sure that leather has enough fat cream in it so that it doesn't wrinkle when the temperature is -30 and even below. So what my mom taught me to do is apply some olive oil or just any oil that we use for cooking on the boots. You will never hear it anywhere else. So I prepared this, just a cotton piece, just a little pad, and I prepared the olive oil, just very simple olive oil. And I'm going to do this trick, and I'm going to apply it on my boots. Right, cool. Okay, so I've done that olive oil. Look at my beautiful shiny, oopsie, shiny shoes. And I think we are getting close to the bag edges to be dry. They're almost dry, and before we move on to the next next item in our process, I will show you what I'm going to use next. So next I'm going to use this magical brush. You can Google it as suede brush, but that brush can be used for many different things. I'm using the rubber side to clean the back side of your bag. So you know, when we put a lot of stuff in our bag, and sometimes when we put food and other bits and pieces, it gets a bit grossy at the back. And don't tell me it doesn't happen to you. Happens to everybody. Anyway, that's how I actually clean the bag from the inside.
So I clean it on the inside of the bag, removing all the dirty bits and pieces. And it's really easy to do. It's just when you open the bag, you see that it's clean inside, there's nobody else but you.
Oh, it's clean. It's perfectly clean. Okay, so the last thing we have to do is put a cream on. And since I'm a professional handbag designer, obviously I have some professional creams, but you can actually buy something like this yourself. So this one is Aussie leather conditioner. You can buy it there. It's really cool, and it will last you forever. So what it does to your leather bag, it obviously moisturizes the actual leather and gives all this creamy, fatty moisture that it needs to fold nicely, so then when your bag changes the shape, it doesn't wrinkle, it doesn't break. And secondly, the waxy thing is protecting your bag from water and other stuff as much as possible. It's like, it's not a 100% protection, but it makes things better. Right, so I'm going to take this cloth that I have. It's very dark cloth. Yeah, because it's seen a lot. It's seen a lot, yes. What can I say?
So I'm just doing it like that, and spraying the wax across like a certain zone on the cloth so that it's not just in one spot. And I'm basically applying it to my handbag. Like really nice movements. It's almost like a massage for the bag. Yeah, you can see by how I describe my working process that I love what I do. Yeah, I do. I really enjoy doing what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm nearly done. So what I've done, I put this waxy thing, cream, and
I will let it dry for a moment, and I will get back to my hardware and accessories. And now we're ready to put the bag back together. And as I said before, I love the simplicity of our bags, how we can unfold it together. So the bag has gone through a complete bag spa, and it's fresh and happy. And I'll put this one back, and I'll put this one back. Thank you so much for being with me today. I hope that was useful, and if you like my video, please share it with your friends and family and those who do love bags and shoes and would like to learn how to look after them. Love you, bye!